you so much.
We still don't know where Flame is. But we can't give up. Not until she's found.
Professor! Your Highness! I just heard a scream in Professor Euritsa's quarters.
Euritsa. Ah, the combat professor with the mask. He has always been rather suspicious. We must hurry.
Isn't that... Professor Manuela!
Professor Manuela! Please wake up! Professor Manuela!
She's still breathing, but she needs medical attention immediately.
Look! Do you see Professor Manuela's hand? It's like she's pointing at something.
I see it, behind that shelf. Could it be a secret passage?
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here? We must take her to the infirmary immediately. You, don't just stand there. Help me carry her.
Of course. I'll return shortly, Professor.
Do you think this is related to Flame's disappearance?
What should we do, Professor?
It looks dark. Dark in there.
Oh, you've always been scared of dark places, haven't you, Annie? But don't worry. The professor and I will protect you.
There are sounds coming from within. If we're going to investigate, now is the time.
We'll be okay, I'm sure of it. Are you ready, Professor?
What is this place? It's so... Ah! I see someone. I think they're unconscious. Yes, I see Flame. But who is this other person? Professor! Someone's coming from farther in. That's Scythe. Is that the knight who attacked the Holy Mausoleum?
That sword. You must be... one of...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? Hopefully the mic volume that I'm using isn't too low. My cat walked against it, kind of messed it up. So I had to kind of eyeball it, and hopefully we're good to go. Let's see here. We are back with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, the Blue Lion Run. It was asked to me by somebody late last year, or late in 2020. It feels weird saying last year, but it was like a week and a half ago. You know, where the series went. Honestly, it just kind of went on hiatus just because I got busy and just didn't have time to do the long-form videos that I like to do for this series. But I want to try and get back into it, and I thought, you know what, I woke up, I'm still a little groggy or whatever. Yeah, even though it's like 3 in the afternoon. I worked last night, leave me alone. But I thought, you know what, let's kind of get into the swing of things and let's play some, I want to play some Fire Emblem, generally, is what I'm trying to say. We are doing the Underground Sanctuary mission, so we're coming here to rescue Flame from the Death Knight, which we're also going to be trying to get another Dark Seal, so that Felix can continue to upgrade as a Dark Sorcerer. Generally, we're going with my usual strategy with this. I'm going to send 2 units over this way to deal with everybody back here, and the rest of my main force is going to charge up here. The 2 that I'm sending through the back are Dedue and Yuri. Yuri because he's a bowman in this playthrough, and Dedue because he's an armor knight and has so much frickin' defense, these bow guys aren't going to be able to touch him. So that's my general plan, and let's go.
That night looks like death itself. We must rescue Flane immediately. There's something strange about the flooring at the end of the corridor. Something might happen if you step there.
Yeah, they're the warp tiles.
Stay focused.
You know, this is the... Do I have attack range? Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, I'm an archer. I wasn't sure if I was an archer or if I was still a fighter. Oh, wait, no, I'm level 18. No, that makes sense. Sorry, it's been a long time, so I'm trying to remember which characters I'm setting up for which classes and who I'm romancing with who. I generally remember that I am pairing Byleth with Ingrid, and that's about it.
I'll go.
You know what? I'm gonna pull. Yeah. I'm gonna use a divine pulse here because I'm gonna play probably a little overly cautious for this one, just because I cannot remember the strength and everything of all these units. So like I said, I'm gonna play a little cautiously right now. Pop there, pop there.
Ready.
Just kind of move everyone up, get them ready to attack when we need to. They'll draw out a few of them towards us on Byleth.
What should I do?
Now I'll send...
Sure thing.
These guys over here. Call the turn. You know, I had to laugh my ass. Oh, never mind. I guess they do 0 damage. I guess I'm over leveled. I guess I don't have to worry. Yeah, I had to laugh my ass off when I saw the cutscene leading into this, when Sothis is like, "Oh, Yuritsa, that combat professor with the mask. He has always been very suspicious." No shit. He's always wearing a mask. Yeah, suspicious is about right. God damn it, I forgot I was this over leveled. So I'm just gonna walk through here. Awesome. Oh geez, I've already got silver weapons too at this point. Oh Jesus. Oh, could I hit? Oh man, I could hit the Dark Knight from here. Could I? I'm debating if I want to try and use Byleth to hit the Dark Knight and just mess him up.
Let's keep our guard up.
You're out of luck. Stay focused.
And I can't kill him. I can get some really good damage in on him. Nah, he'd probably crit me though. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Sally forth.
I'll go.
Aye,
And just take this guy out.
Face it, I'm better than you.
Send Dedu over here. We'll get him ready with his short axe. He'll just rip through those bowmen. And get this kill.
A grand skirmish.
I really hope I have all the classes and everything that I'm going with different characters on written down somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do, but I really want to make sure that I'm not screwing something up. I really like Felix's look as a dark mage. Just the dark blue accent on that on the black cloak. It's really cool looking. The Dark Priest, the next level of the Dark Mage, I'm not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the design. Like I said, I really like the Dark Mage look. I kind of wish that I could keep this look for the next level, just because the next levels, it's just a black version of the I believe the Bishop look, and just if you ask me, the look for the Bishop isn't that cool. Oh, it's a Dark Bishop, not a Dark Priest or whatever the hell I said. It's a Dark Bishop. That's what they're called. Oh, I've been playing this game on Maddening in my spare time. I really need to... I'm probably being way too careful. Maybe way too careful isn't the right way to put that. I'm being overly cautious, I suppose. Really? You couldn't crit the first time?
Too easy.
I'm counting on you.
Threat eliminated.
Oh, Fire Emblem rules. You are weird. How I can throw axes through this wall. Oh, shit. I don't have any chest keys or anything. Or no characters who can open chest keys. Because I don't have anyone with lock touch, do I? Shoot. Oh, well. If I remember the items here, I want to say it's 11 sword.
Why am I even here?
Now's our think. I'm trying to remember what I want to say. It's 11 sword here. I can't remember what it was in this chest container, but I don't think it was anything super important. Saros Mercenaries, Brawlers, Magic Core. That'll work. Something not in the right spot to use that. There we go.
Some kind of contraption has been activated.
Let's turn the tables. You weren't ready.
You're fresh out of luck.
Down he goes. Now I send Constance up to kill this guy. Let her get a little more experience. There we go. And the level brings her on par with everyone else. Oh, of course, I put one of my thief characters on as backup for, or not backup. I put one of my thief characters as an adjutant. As an adjutant?
I won.
I don't remember. As a helper. Yeah, I know you're getting some real high grade quality commentary in this video. It's just me fucking around. Although let's be honest, what is this channel except me fucking around? Now we'll warp over here. And Dedue can't do anything. And Yuri's kind of stuck there because Dedue can't do anything. Byleth, I can't. Ah, damn it. Byleth will tank that fireball.
Weak. Dictable.
There we go. Build some support between these two. I remember I wanted Byleth, and it really, you missed a 92, Ingrid. And then pointless crit. Great.
Overall,
But yeah, I remember I was gonna pair Byleth with I almost called it Constance, with Ingrid in this run. I remember that. No, that'll work.
Next.
Forgot the wall counts as a space. Oh, fudge.
Ineffective.
I like the sound of the arrows hitting Dedue's armor. Just dink.
Shot.
It always gets a nice little chuckle out of me.
Weak.
Who has the door key?
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
That's better.
Who's next?
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, charge at me. I don't care.
Let's do this.
That hurt, asshole.
I still. Ineffective.
this up my sleeve.
There we go. Now that archer will take a shot at Yuri on the next turn and basically kill himself. Move Ingrid here. Again, just build support with her and Byleth.
Seems I prevailed.
Let Mercedes get this kill.
No hard feelings.
Just keep moving Sylvain towards his mastery of the Brawler class so he can fight barehanded. I still wish, like, that is one... There's a few class irritants that bug me in this game. I mean, I get it that, you know, Dark Mage is a male class. You know, Brawlers, again, it's for male students. I get that. But if you want, but because you can turn a female character into a war cleric, which is a, I think in the past, and correct me if I'm wrong, the war cleric was an axe-based weapon class. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I believe it was an axe-based weapon class, but in this one, it's more of a like a kung fu monk sort of thing. Which, I mean, you know, if you've seen this LP, you know what I'm talking about. They're a gauntlet-based class. Yet you'd think, if you were going to do that, and I get it, the war cleric came in DLC, so maybe it wasn't their plan from the very start. But and I know I'm let me kind of restart this thought just so I can maybe put it in together with some better into a better order here. So basically what I'm saying is, I understand that they wanted to have gender-specific classes. You know, I get it in the lore of Fire Emblem. I believe males can't be Pegasus riders because that the Pegasus don't like men, if I remember correctly. Except that it wasn't Fates. It was the one with Chrom, Awakening. Didn't he wrote a Pegasus with Sumity? Was that her name? Even though she was technically the one controlling it, she just picked him up. If I remember correctly. I'm trying to think how I want to handle this. Oh, I have a chest key apparently. Somebody's gotta have a door. Okay, it's Yuri. He's got a door key. So I'm like, somebody's gotta have a door key for that final door. Sorry, back to my other thought. You know, I understand that there have always been gender-specific classes in Fire Emblem. I've got no issue with that. The brawler class in this game with the introduction of gauntlets, it makes sense that they made brawler a male-specific class. My frustration with that, however, comes in the fact that in the DLC, they include the war cleric, which, from what I remember and what I've seen in other Fire Emblem LPs, the war cleric has been an axe-based weapon class, who has been an axe user who also uses magic, while in this game, or I guess in the past it was tomes, because magic in this game is a little different from how it's been in the past, but either way. But in this game, it's a gauntlet-based, so it's kind of like a war monk, or like for some reason I think like Shaolin monk kind of thing. Like that's the visual that goes into my brain. Hence why I say, you know, kind of like a... I can't remember what I said earlier. Oh, fuck, I hit wait. But again, so, like I said, I understand that Brawler originally was a male class, but then with the DLC added, that adds the War Cleric, that is not a gender-specific class. Male and female can become War Clerics. You take away females' abilities to get the unarmed combat trait, or the unarmed ability. Because you only, as far as I know in this game, you only get the unarmed ability when you, it's a class mastery ability from the Brawler. So like Sylvain in a couple more combats, he'll earn the class mastery for Brawler, so he'll be allowed to fight unarmed in combat. Basically what I'm saying is, I think that they should have patched in a way for female characters to get the unarmed combat ability. Or they should have, yeah, either patched in a way for female characters to get the unarmed combat ability, or patched it in that Brawler is no longer a gender-specific class. At least that's my opinion. I still also wish that hidden weapons made a return from Fates. Yeah, it was in Fates. Because, I mean, the hidden weapons was really cool, and it would, in my opinion, make Thief and Assassin in this game make a lot more sense. Have them be more speed-based, have them be more, less damage, more speed-based, you know, and everything. I think it would have worked really well in this game. You know, take that for what you will. I'm also the guy who says I'd love to see like a musketeer class and bring in a or like a rifler kind of class where it's a master class for the sniper class, where they get access to a rifle that can shoot 3 tiles away, maybe does a little more damage. Or I've also pitched the idea that they'd have a chance for the gun to jam based on their luck stat. I don't know. I think that you could do some interesting things with that, and I've had people tell me, oh, well, no, there shouldn't be guns in Fire Emblem. And I understand that, but it's weird to me that some classes don't have a, what's the term, a third tier, so to speak. You know, it's like if you're going the Pegasus Knight route, and yes, I'm playing this a little slow so I can get this thought out. I've said this before, it's kind of weird to me that... What gambit do I have? Oh, I have Gerald's Mercenaries. Oh, interesting. I didn't think I had that one. I thought I had a different one. What was I talking about? God damn it. Oh, right. I was talking about like the Pegasus class. You know, you can go soldier into Pegasus to a Pegasus rider, which makes sense because, you know, right, he doesn't have a battalion. I'm gonna pull this back just a little.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna switch how I do things here. Give him the door key.
What should I do?
Here we go.
Sally forth!
Let me at it.
I'll go.
Ready.
So I'm just kind of trading up how I'm gonna handle this. But no, so you can go Soldier to Pegasus Knight, and then the next rank of class upgrades, there's not a class for you. Similar thing with Wyvern Riders, although you can become a Brigand and then a Wyvern Rider, which is, again, Axe class to Axe class to Axe class. It kind of makes sense. But Pegasus Knights have this chunk in the middle where they don't have another class before they become a Falcon Knight in the Master class. Like that's what I'm saying. There's just in some of them just drop off. They have no final evolution. You know, you go Thief, and then into an Assassin, and there's no last class for them. You know, I just think that a similar thing with Sniper. Unless you want to become a Bow Knight, there's no next class for you. It's just there's things like that in this game that just kind of that are weird to me. And I know I'm probably making no sense to a lot of people, but a small misplay there. There we go. Let's do this. Alright, so the dude can hit for 18. Really doesn't have to worry about the... Really doesn't have to worry about anything else. We'll hit this Gambit. I accidentally skipped it. He'll do a little bit of damage. The dude will come in, throw his shit. Okay, nobody's dead. Alright. Thank God, because if I would have killed him, I would have lost my chance to get that Dark Seal. Sorry about that giant rambling mess that I went into. It's one of my few issues with this game.
Let me at him.
Ready.
Stay focused.
Okay, I can get him down to 19.
Here we go.
Yeah, even with waning shot, he's still gonna survive. Can't use Thoron.
What should I do?
18. Didn't I say I needed 18 if I hit him with Sword of the Creator? I needed 19. Unless I somehow pull off a magical crit here. Which I can't pull off.
Ready.
Here we go.
I'll go.
I really wish that they'd keep the Dark Knight in there once you kill all the enemies. I understand they had to keep they had to give you a way to complete this without beating the Dark Knight if you're not at a high enough level or can't, like, finagle it like I am. But it's really frustrating that I can't open this door, kill this guy, and position everybody correctly to then get the kill on the Dark Knight.
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
There we go. We get this one.
Stay focused.
If my math is correct, I can use this. Ruptured Heaven drops him to 18 health.
What should I do?
Now I bring in Dedu. Short axe. As long as it hits, I win. There we go.
I suppose I've improved.
Kill them.
Halt! You're having a bit too much fun.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
Understood. I will go.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Flame Emperor and the Death Knight? I have to say, they both looked very dangerous.
Where did they go? It doesn't matter. We need to get these two out of here.
Bring them up.
Sorry if you hear my dog barking. Because, I mean, you know, how dare people walk around the house?
Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least they're alive. But that Death Knight person feels so familiar.
You found Flame? Oh, thank goodness.
She was unconscious at the end of that secret passage. We found the culprit, too, but he got away.
I'm just grateful that everyone is safe. That's what matters most. I'd like to hear what transpired, but first, we need to get these ladies to the infirmary.
Understood. We'll go at once.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm so relieved I suddenly felt weak. I couldn't be happier with how things turned out. And I imagine no one will be more overjoyed than Seteth. Hmm? Hey, Professor. Can you make that expression one more time? I don't think I've ever seen your face like that. I apologize. I've forgotten myself and come dangerously close to teasing you. It's just... I've never seen you look so happy before. It's downright mesmerizing. But this isn't a time for idle chit-chat. We must hurry and share the good news with Seteth.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flame is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you. Yes, indeed. I too am overjoyed. Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth, the one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yaritza. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flame's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flame's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flame, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do. However,
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class? You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that. With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point. Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flane's safety?
I am so glad that Flane is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl. She wore the uniform of the academy, but who is she?
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flane are recovering nicely, as is Monica. Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flane, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much. Sorry, but I've got my own mission, and it's far from Gronder Field. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach, and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you. Don't just nod solemnly. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious. Then again, I guess you're always solemn.
All right. Well, there we go. There's the end of the chapter. Sorry, I wasn't really talking a lot there at the end. Had to turn my mic off because of my dog. We will pick up here in the next video with another kind of a chapter interlude. I want to say that this next chapter is where we can start doing paralogs. So we'll see how the paralogs and everything will really be working. At least I don't think I've been doing any paralogs in this one just yet, but either way, I want to say, as always, thanks so much for watching. Social media is in the description. Like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gels, the Game Channel. I'm out.